My name is Dr. Paul Gavin, and I'm Chief Scientific Officer at Phosphogenics. Phosphogenics is a Melbourne-based biotechnology company that has developed a proprietary transdermal technology called TPM. TPM allows us to enhance the absorption of drug molecules either into or through the skin. And we apply this technology to drugs that are either generic or soon to be off patent, with a view to altering their route of administration or enhancing their efficacy. The focus of the conversation today will be mainly on our Oxymorphone patch and some very exciting clinical results that we have gained recently. According to the American Pain Society, 75 million Americans suffer from chronic pain. For these patients, opioids represent a mainstay of their therapy, and when used correctly, opioids are both safe and efficacious. Ideal treatment for chronic severe pain is an opioid that acts around the clock. Leading transdermal products have fostered very good patient satisfaction and improved quality of life, specifically because of their better analgesic profile and the convenience of dosing. In theory, transdermal delivery offers much for the treatment of chronic pain. It avoids the first-pass metabolism effect, which is where your gut breaks down the drug of interest. It also circumvents peaks and troughs in blood concentration that result from oral absorption. When you digest a drug, blood concentrations rise rapidly, and the rapid rise is associated with adverse side effects, as well as euphoria, which is the incentive for abuse. The troughs in blood concentration resulting in breakthrough pain, which is the major impediment to good quality of life. Transdermal delivery is a much slower onset dosage form, so euphoria is unlikely to occur, and chronic pain patients are mostly in the elderly population. And these patients don't want to take oral pills multiple times a day. The convenience to slap on a patch, have pain relief for the entire duration of patch application is something that's incredibly important for them for improving quality of life. On paper, oxymorphone looks ideally suited for transdermal delivery. It has good potency relative to the other opioids on market, it has a relatively long half-life, and it has poor oral bioavailability. However, oxymorphone doesn't have the suitable chemistry to pass through the skin on its own at amounts that would be considered therapeutic. Phosphogenics has spent the last year optimizing a TPM matrix patch, where TPM is the key ingredient used to increase the absorption of oxymorphone. It's a drug and adhesive system, and more difficult to abuse and extract the drug. Importantly, the patch delivers for 72 hours, which is a dosage regime that physicians in the US are very comfortable with. Phosphogenics has recently completed a very successful phase 1 clinical trial that profiled the delivery and safety characteristics of this oxymorphone patch. Patients received sequential 3-day applications of the oxymorphone transdermal patch, and blood was analysed for oxymorphone content during this period, and skin was assessed for irritation as a measure of tolerability. What we found from this study is that the patch could deliver at a linear sustained rate for the entire 3 days of application. All patients received therapeutic plasma concentrations of oxymorphone. We know these concentrations are therapeutic because they are well above the Cmax values reported for some of the oral dosage forms currently on market. So from our perspective, this trial has proven that we have a therapeutic product. The delivery profile across sequential applications was very similar and reproducible, which is a key aspect when looking at safety of a transdermal opioid. Overall, the delivery profile we've seen from the sequential application of the oxymorphone patch looks ideally suited to manage chronic pain around the clock with minimal episodes of breakthrough. In summary, Phosphogenics has used its proprietary TPM technology to deliver a world-first product, a transdermal oxymorphone patch able to deliver therapeutic amounts of drug for the full 72 hours of application. The patch is well tolerated with minimal irritation at the application site. It has excellent bioavailability, which is a key feature to minimise drug load and reduce the potential for abuse and diversion. If you are interested in hearing more, we'd love to hear from you on the contact details supplied.